Hello, hello, hello. It's 9 p.m. This time. This might still be. Here we go. Just put Spotify slightly as well. No, actually, I'll leave it like this and I'll make it less loud for me because I always have this issue. Here we go. Because I can't hear me think if I have it too loud on. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. So today we're going to continue the series we started last time, which is going to draw me and my friends as bird people with the birds that have been assigned to them. So I did myself last time. I might, off stream, I might redo. Hello, Gino. I might redo that design because I'm not fully happy with it. But we're going to do ticket today. Of course, I'm doing that the only Tuesday he can't be here because wouldn't be fun otherwise. I think it's mostly just because I said I would do him today, so I prepared myself and had ideas and stuff. But maybe I should have said someone else, but it's fine. Oh, that's very sweet, you know. I have done a few like just very quick idea sketches of what I had in my head. I'm going to change stuff about them, but I had a few things I wanted to like sketch out a bit, so I'm slightly more prepared. I like the idea of doing it on stream, but also I gotta prepare some stuff sometimes. Yeah, I know I'll appreciate it still, but you know what I mean. It's just funny coincidence. But yeah, let's go to the upper screen. Here we go. It is there. La da 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 da. Da da. So yeah, I have my little storyboard, not at all, mood board with the little bird that's been assigned to him, which he is a little hummingbird. And I found this very colorful hummingbird, and so I to get as reference, we have the Zeke, of course, model, which I remember harassing him for when he changed his model. And I was like, please, I need the reference, give it to me. Have a little windows, because I have an idea with that. I did a little like sketch for the illustration that I do want to do, that I'm like, windows is nice. No worries, Gino, get food. Then I have some outfits from his own personal Pinterest that I screenshotted, and I was like, I need inspiration. So I'm going to take a few of them, because I have like the vibe and stuff in my head, but you know, always nice to have actual thingies and stuff. You know what I mean. It's good. It's all good. Okay. This has been kind of a weird day today, because my sleep schedule is bad. If you're a viewer of Zeke and you know his sleep schedule, we are in the same realms. He used to be better than me. It's not the case anymore. Now it just depends on which day we're talking about, who has it easier, basically. And today was a bit of a journey. I've been like kind of out of it most of the day, because like I woke up, I had to put an alarm in the morning, and I had almost not slept the day before. Like I went to sleep the day before. I went to sleep at like 9 a.m. I think, 9 a.m. So it was not great. And so I was already really tired, and I went to sleep the night before at like around 5 a.m. and I woke up at 11 because I had to be up earlier, quote unquote, than I would have wanted, because my boyfriend had his graduation ceremony, and sadly I couldn't go there because I'm not in the same country as him, but I still could. You know how they do, like now they have live streams for graduation ceremonies and stuff in universities, so that you can watch, if you're like from family or whatever, you can watch like from overseas, or you just cannot be there, you can still watch the ceremony. So I watched that, and that was in the morning, so I watched it you know, as it was happening. So I stayed up for that for like an hour, 2 hours, because of course I had to call everyone and yeah. So yeah, like congratulated him, everything. Took a few screenshots. I was happy, and then I went back to sleep. For like an hour or two, I went back to sleep. Woke up, had food, felt so out of it for most of the day, and like around 4, I wanted to get work done today, but I was just not possible. I was too out of it, too tired, and around like 4 or 5 something, I like slept. I did a second nap for like an hour. Which, something to know about me is that I don't usually do naps. I have a really hard time falling asleep. So if I'm falling asleep that easily and being able to take 2 quote-unquote naps in the same day, like, I was very, very tired. And then it was like already it was already like almost 6. So I was like, okay, that's great. So I waited, I made myself some food, and then I prepared to stream as well. But yeah, it was a weird day, because like I've been out of it for very much most of the day, like just feeling like extremely tired, extremely sleepy, and yeah, like just my body on its own already like usually needs a lot of sleep. Like I'm one of those people that needs like 8 hours is a minimum kind of energy, and if I really wanted to, I could like very much sleep for days and days, quite easily, because I have years and years of tiredness stacked up that I need to catch back on. So that's fully great. From high school and from just even from recent days as well, because that's the issue, isn't it? Is that when you're an insomniac, you're trying to catch up on your sleep, but then you can never, because insomnia happens. Hopla. So yeah, so then you end up having days like that when you're just like, I am not there, I am too tired. Like there was a day recently, like last week or something, where I fully, like, I had a night where I almost didn't sleep, and the day after I slept for pretty much 14 hours, I think 13 or 14 hours, which is so much sleep. And it's the kind of thing where like I just decide, like I look at the time and I'm like, yeah, that is a good time to wake up. But I just know that like most of the time, if I wanted to, I could just fully go back to sleep and sleep more. Because that's what happens sometimes when I wake up too early. I'm like, yeah, let's go back to sleep. And then it's at 2 or 3 times or something. So it's, you know, fully great, that kind of thing, because then you're like, ah. But I need to get back into a better sleep schedule, which is hard, because right now I'm very much in the deep of, like, insomnias and stuff, where it's just on the, like, down low of getting worse and worse and worse, but it'll get better soon, I know, because, like... Hello, Helene! I know it'll get better soon, because... soon-ish, at least, because... I have to be a human for all of August, because I am not going to be there. I'm going to be traveling and stuff, to see friends and everything, and to just go places with friends. So I'm going to need to be able to sleep and wake up for those things. So it'll be better because I'll be forced to. Hopefully. But watching his graduation video this morning was very fun, because I mean live stream wasn't video. It was really fun because it's so, honestly, slightly weirdly what's the word? Like things like Hunger Games and 1985. Wait, I need to find the word. Dystopian. Got it back. It feels slightly dystopian. There's nothing like dystopian about it, truly, but like seeing all those people in robes that are rented and having to go and like get their name called on stage and like some have prizes, some don't have prizes, like all those kind of things, like that's great and like yippee happy, but it's such like a weird show of elitism and weird dystopian, like this is the minds of the future kind of thing in a way. I don't know how I feel about it, because that was the first time I was watching a live. Like on one hand I was just happy to see my boyfriend graduate, but on the other hand I was like, this has weird vibes in my head. Might have been the fact that I was very, very much sleep deprived, but I don't know. Keep in mind I have never been to a graduation anything, because I graduated during COVID, so that meant no graduation for me, and I got my diploma via post, because a friend was kind enough to send it to me. It's just, like, it's kind of hard to explain, like, it's just the visuals of it, like, seeing all those people in those capes and hats, and knowing that they're, like, all rented, as they're going to, and they paid, like, so much to just get them rented, even. Like, I think it's wild how much you have to pay. Like, to graduate, you have to pay for a cape and for a hat that you get to wear for that day and bring it back. You don't even get to keep them, and it's so fucking expensive. Like, it's wild. Like, it's a weird sensation of, like, people doing a lot of kind of, like, empty... Not empty, because I'm sure they believe them. I hope so. Yeah, they have to rent them. I don't know. You might have to do it too for your degree, for your thing, if they ask for them. But yeah, just like tapping each other on the shoulder, being very like, oh, the department of this, the department of that. This teacher, this person did this. It's really weird, because basically the setup is for the like, and like in general, you have like the room like this, right? And like you have here, you have all of the people that are watching. And then you have a little staircase on the stage. And you have people coming up the staircase and doing this, right? And here you had a woman telling the names of the people. And you had a guy checking that it was the right people being in line. But you had the woman saying the names. When she says the name, the person moves from there to there. And then you had another guy, like, doing handshakes. And he had diplomas behind them, but I'm getting this just like specific diplomas for some of the specific people. I think it was like only the doctorates or something. And then he was just shaking hands to the people passing. I had no idea who he was. They said it, but I don't remember. And it felt really weird. Like, there were so many prizes as well, and a lot of them sounded similar, but some of it might have been just because I was really tired and I don't know much about more classic kind of those kind of things, because once again I did not have mine because it was during COVID. But yeah, it felt the ambiance of it felt weird, but something I was happy about though watching it was sorry, my brain went a bit for a second, was that there were quite a few people that went in and had like big Palestinian flags or no graduation in Gaza or like a keffiyeh, and like brought them on stage and people cheered, and that was quite nice. I think that made me happy to see, honestly. Yeah, that's a good thing to do for your graduation. It was also a bit sad to see that some people were really, really shared for, because I'm guessing either they had bigger families, or the families shared louder, or they're very beloved within the institute, which is within the union stuff, which is cool for them. But also when you have people that have like really big cheers and then no one cares about the person just afterwards, it's always a bit sad. You're like, Yeah, that was really awesome. I know. But yeah, I think it was just the ambiance of it all. Like, there's always a thing about a crowd of people all in like capes and robes and with funky little hats depending of their status, because they had different hats and stuff, all like staring at people, you know, and being a bit like ominous, and a celebration kind of like that has vibes, you know, even if it's nothing, it just gives a weird energy. So true. I always get a little embarrassed when I watch that happen. Yeah, exactly. You're like, I'm sorry for the person afterwards. That would have been me if I had graduated there. Also, I think I was a bit mentally a bit being a bit pedant, a bit elitist slightly, because mentally to myself, because I had been to the show, so some of the graduations I was like, I've seen what your degree has done. The show wasn't great. Some were really cool. Some of the shows were really cool and I did really like, but some departments I was like, I didn't like your things. Would have broken everyone here. Aw, you're very sweet. But also that's a me thing, you know, I'm very critical of stuff, so. Yeah, I'm a little elitist. We know this. I try to get better always, but when it comes to art, especially, it's hard sometimes. But nonetheless, very proud of my boyfriend for graduating. Sadly, it was raining there as well, so they didn't get as many photos as they wish they had. But it's a happy overall adult day, I think. So I'm glad. Yeah. Did he post pics already? I haven't seen that. Oh, yeah. Cute. I wasn't on Instagram at all today because I napped like 12 times. But yeah, really cool. Yeah, it is a story, yes. Because I knew he told me he didn't take as many pics as he wished because they thought they had less time than they actually did with the robes. Which is wild. If you rent it for the day, you should be able to just give it back whenever you want, but whatever. For the price that you pay for those fucking robes. I thought he bought them. I didn't think they were rented, but whatever. You should be able to kind of do whatever the fuck you want with them. But yeah. Because of the rain and everything, they weren't able to take as many pictures as they wanted, and they thought they had to give it back like earlier than they did. So sadly, like, they didn't take as many pictures and stuff as they wanted. But that's still fine, I think. It's still like took a bunch, so that's good. I sent him like the little like screenshots from my thing, which is like slightly blurry screenshots of the thing. Yeah, it's like, yeah. Why do they need to them so early? Yeah, exactly. Apparently they didn't need them as early as they thought, but like they just have them for a few hours for the ceremony and then they bring them back, which is like wild to me. Maybe they needed, because they graduate the whole uni on the same day, like they had multiple sessions. Like for example, the session he was in was the second session. So they have graduations all day, just doing that for the day. So maybe they reuse the robes, I don't know. Which I understand why then they don't want people to buy them because then they can just reuse them, but still. I don't know, I'm you know, I'm speculating. I could be wrong. With how many people there are in unis and shit, like wouldn't be too wild, I think. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, overall, a weird day. My boyfriend graduated and I did naps. So we love to see it. I love doing also little earrings. It's always so fun for me. There you go. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to do like little feathers under the eyes. I've seen that. It's not really an original idea. I've seen a bunch of artists do that for like bird people, but I kind of felt like it fit the vibe for that bird. And I'm going to try to do feathers in the hair as well. Like if the hair was like partly made of feathers. We'll see how that works, but I've just done like the normal Concord hair so far, and then I'll add them in. Just doing the sketchy sketch so far, and then afterwards we'll do like a proper illustration. God. I love doing a design that kind of makes no sense creation wise. Like this wouldn't make any sense as a bird person, have half hair, half feathers, but it's pretty, so it's fine. Welcome back, Juno. Jun. Yeah, but apple teeth. But talking also of like my 20,000 naps, I'm not that upset actually, but I'm slightly upset because I when I woke up for like the graduation and stuff, there was a lot, like it was pouring rain outside, so I decided to close my windows and everything. And I was sure, I don't know why, I was so sure that the window that I had in my corridor was closed. In my corridor, the window is a big like Velux window like this. So you have the window like this, and then just underneath you have stairs like that. So when you open the window, like it goes like this, it goes like inside. Actually it's like inverted. I did that bad. It's like this. Here we go. It's like this, and you have the windows that can open like that. With like a little thing, you have to put it down. And so basically, whenever it's open, the rain goes right inside the house. And I was so sure I closed it yesterday when I went to sleep. And I didn't. And so I could hear the rain go. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm so glad I closed that window. I'm sure I closed that window. And then watched the graduation, went back to sleep, woke up, went to go eat. I go there, I see like the top of the stairs fully flooded with water. It wasn't too bad. I'm lucky because like there's books next to that and the books were not touched. there wasn't that much water on the stairs themselves. It was only like at the top, so I just like put I wiped it, of course, and then I put a towel there, and it was fine. But like, I was like, oh, great, let's close that now. Has the same window. Yeah, it's the same as the window in your kitchen, but like a lot bigger. You know what I mean? Like it's the same window, but like the size up, basically. Have spent too much necessary money this month, so I won't be getting groceries until I get the next paycheck. When's your next paycheck? Because you know, food is good. Food is good to get sometimes. Gotta be careful with that. With food, not with your paycheck. I know that like you're, I know that you're good with money. Don't worry. That's a good little cute thing. Okay. Put you over there, good sir. My next picture will be issued the first week of August. Oh yes, you have 2 weeks. Yeah, depending on when on the first week, 2 weeks or 3 weeks. That's not the best. Ugh. The good sir. I hope you'll be able to. Yeah, let's fish something. Do you have enough food? Bestie, do you need help? I wanted this little skelly shirt. Three weeks of ramen and couscous, baby. I stocked up when Take was. Oh, okay. Good. Make sure to steal veggies and stuff from your parents when you need them, because you know, balanced all of that. Balance, what is that? It's the thing that makes sure that when you're working as much as you do, you don't fall to the ground and die after a while. I only know Monster Energy Ramen, occasionally water and couscous. Bestie. Bestie, please. Please, Bestie. Bestie. But please, Bestie. Please. Thank you. So, for the fellow people, when you draw portraits, make sure you always include the shoulders, the neck, and at least the shoulders. You don't have to go that far, but like, at least this, because it gives stance to your character and makes it look like it's not just a floating head. Because I see people sometimes, except if it's like intentional, of course, but like, I see people sometimes online do portraits and they just do the face and like maybe a tiny, sometimes it's just the face and sometimes they do like the tiniest amount of neck, and I'm always like, please, I beg of you, do the shoulders. You need it. I promise. People don't just do that because they like doing shoulders. It actually gives a lot more characterization to your character, and also, you know, it makes it look good. I do eat sandwiches and salad and cucumber at work. That's good. That's good. This is going weird. Okay, I'm just going to do a little one. I'm not going to do a big one. Okay. I can do a silhouette always. And then work off of that. here we go. I love art where they cut onto the shoulders and round it out a little and cut a bunch of them. It's a pretty every time. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Kind of like this. That kind of thing. Yeah, I like doing that too sometimes. This is a very dicky stance. He looks at you from there, like this. As someone who has seen ZK IRL multiple times, this is how he sits. Sometimes. To be fair, I just want to see what I want to make, like, body mod wise before I go do the big thing. And we can even do maybe a little color palette thing, I think. That would be nice. Yesterday I was preparing for the sketchbook stream and now I have sketchbooks all over my house, so it's great. I have like a huge pile of sketchbooks just on my left that I am extremely scared at some point will fall on the ground, and I have a smaller pile on the fireplace behind me. And so I spent most of my evening yesterday just going through them with post-it notes and censoring everything that needs to be censored. And that was fun to do. That was just like a lot of like, oh, why did I draw that? I tried to just kind of go quick and not like look at everything too much, so that there is still like some part of, oh, I fully forgot I drew that for like the stream, but you know, gotta censor things, gotta make sure it's all fine. Especially with Twitch's tendencies. That was fun to do. When I got to the art school one, I had to censor so much because I did sketches for my life model classes a lot in there. And it's like, oh yes, no, none of this. I just had a pile of sticky notes, of post-it notes that were like half ripped because I only needed the like sticky part of the note on the side. Yes, perfect. He's just like me, so tired. Here we go. Okay. I do want to include the wings in a way, but the thing is that you can kind of just use them as a cape, I guess. Because the thing with those wings is that they're not like traditional, like what we would do with angel wings, which you have a little cut, and so then you can do a little shape like this and like this, and like put them like that. You don't really have that with those wings. Those wings are very like triangular. So I don't really know what they look like when they're not like that. Can look like that, I guess. Hello, Nan. Thank you. It's doing the guy, the white guy. I think something like that would make sense. Yeah, that's cute. That's a cute little guy. I'm trying to think if I want to add any more like bird stuff, but maybe we'll just in the colors, probably. We stand by flag wings that this bird has. Rip. No. Going to put a bit of green to make it clear it's not the Dubai flag. It just happens to be that bird's colors. He's stealing your brand indeed. Yeah, I have to put more colors in there to kind of hide the bi colors, because I'm like, our guy Zeke loves bi people and supports them, but he's not one of them. So up. Okay, and that we have upla. Going to screenshot that to have it on the reference board. Just going to put the sensor up for a second. Here we go. So that I can add it to the reference board without you all seeing all of the pictures I have on my iPad. Upla. There's not much, but you know, just in case. Here we go. Upla. Let's go for the actual illustration thing. That feels right. I had this idea earlier, just of like him standing in a little nook inside of like a big like window kind of thing. That's kind of like a church window. That's going to be a little. Here we go. I might start, yeah, without the drawing guide. That will be easier, I think. Just do like free sketching, and then I can change it to what I need it to be incorrect and stuff. That's fine. Something like that, like a big arch that would be inferior, a bit like this. That's why I have like little window references in there. Wanted to draw some stained windows. But you know, why not? That's how I'm going to do that. Okay, up. Yep, yep. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I really like my sensor screen. I worked hard on it. I don't get to show it often for like obvious reasons. It is a good thing that I don't have to use it often, but you know. No spoilers. Okay. As a certain Miss Song said. Okay. Okay. So change it to the bar a bit lower for you all. Go. Hello, hello, Oak. Hope you're good. Oh yeah, I thought it was a graduation a little bit earlier. Yeah, doing sting lost because I had an idea in my head and now I need to do it. At least I just need to draw it once, you know. I don't need to redo it a bunch of times. Because then I can just copy and paste it. I just realized I went from having 2 Ace Attorney streams a week to none this week because JK is not home, so no stream this week. And the other streamer that I watch that does Ace Attorney streams has finished the game, so he has no more Ace Attorney to stream, and also he's taking a break this month, so he announced that like the other day. Which I'm guessing, honestly, that finishing the Ace Attorney was probably one of the things where he was like, okay, I finished that, I don't have any recurring series anymore, I can take my break, it's fine. What a sad life. No more Ace Attorney for me. At least this week it's fine. People should take breaks, that's good. What should I do on that? No. That's how does. Here we go. Also, I complain about having no more Ace Attorney, but also just constantly forget / decide to do other things and play Ace Attorney, so maybe I should just play the game that I have instead of complaining. That would be a bit more logical, but that's fine. That's fine. Bye, Oak. Sleep tight. Good night. Yeah, you had a big day as well. now to draw the guy in front of the stained glass that will hide most of it. That's okay. I did this knowingly. Okay, so I want him to be around that height. Okay. Just reached the end of League of Legends. Oh my god, Vivian! Chills. Yeah! It's so good, isn't it? So many chills. Yeah, Gollipop. I mean, it is that whole musical, isn't it? It's Gollipops gollipopping. It's just Legal Blonde is just Gollipops gollipopping all the time. That's the whole thing. Having again the gym girl and the haircut girl all stick up together to this and yeah, teared up. It's such a good moment. And then they all go and have a little parade. The art. Oh, thank you. You're very sweet. You finished it? Nice. Did you like the ending? But you would love the end. The end is really nice as well. It's such a satisfying ending. Yeah, Elle is incredible as a character. Yeah. The Fae for a reason. Like she's really like a really interesting, like just in writing character in general. And very understated in media, I think. But also the way she's most known is the movie, and I have not watched the movie, so kinda wanna watch it, even though I know I might be bad. I think it's a good movie. I don't know. I haven't, like I said, I haven't watched it. But a lot of people love it, so I don't see why it would be bad. It's just personally, I want to just keep the image of the musical in my head. Nice. Yeah, especially of Emmett, I really like. Yeah, Christian Bale. Christian Bale. He's great. He's really amazing. He's one of mine and Zika's favorite Broadway actors and like stage actors. He's great. He's done like plenty of really good roles on stage. Really diverse as well. Also, for you, a fun little fact, because a lot of people ship Vivian and I forgot her name, but Enid? Yeah, Enid. And one of the things that people have noticed about them is that at the end of when they do the valedictorian speech and everything, at the end, basically they switch careers, and that's why people ship them a lot. Because even though Enid was the one that wanted to do like something that would be environmental law or something like that, she ends up doing family law, I think, something like that. And Vivian ends up doing peace court. Yeah, so it's kind of almost like if they exchanged degrees, and so people are like, "Ooh, they're dating, they exchange degrees." Like that's one of the things. Like they spent time together and they saw eye to eye and stuff like that. That's one of the reasons why they're shipped. Yeah, exactly. They belong their best out of each other, kind of energy. It's a very like undercover kind of ship because you know, not a lot, but it's a cute. I do really like that ship. Ooh, also a fun little tidbit more about Legally Blonde. So the actress that plays Elle and the actress that plays Emmett, at that point, they were dating. So it's really cute. I'm pretty sure at the point in time they were dating. Yeah, they had the cast romance. At least I don't know if they did during that specific run of the show, but they did date during the run of the show. So I'm just going to say they were dating at that point. Yeah, he was married, I know. He had an affair. It's not great. Because they had a fling during, I'm sure of it, I've heard they had a fling during the run of Legally Blonde. Musical for Fufuka. Oh, there's so much musical for Fufuka in general. I don't know the half of it. But who would have thought that Broadway, out of those places, would be a place for Fufuka, right? I was surprised at how they ate each other's mouths. That's the usual chat musical kiss. To be fair, like in a lot, yeah, true. In that specific musical, they do eat each other out a lot, mouth-wise. But that does depend. I've seen like, that's just Christian Ball, kind of. The man is straight, but has played a gay guy in a musical called Falsetto, which is amazing. And yeah, he kisses like that in that too. So you know, I think he's just a very intense guy. Yeah, it's quite funny. Falsetto is really sad, but it's also like a great musical that he did. It's about a Jewish family during, I can't remember, like the 50s or 60s or 70s, like in, I know I just said like 5 different times, but one of those. And basically the dad left, like the dad and the mom divorced, and the dad now has a boyfriend, so that's the character that Christian Bale plays. They have a kid together, and the mom is having a bit of a breakdown. And it's hard, and life is hard in general. And that's the story of the musical, and stuff happens. I can't say because that would be spoilers for people that would like to not know. But yeah. It's like the story of a kind of recomposed Jewish family during that time. It's really good. It's really sad though if you want to watch it. Take your tissues, make sure you're fine. Have a big chunk of ice cream or something. It is incredibly sad, but it is a really good musical. It's also really funny. Chicken his wife though. Yeah, I know. I don't know if he cheated or if they're like separated already at that point, but I think there's some cheating thing that happened. I believe that was the case at least. I could be wrong, but I remember seeing that around, that they had a cast romance and stuff. Oh, okay, nice. When I remember stuff like that, I'm always like, fuck, do I remember wrong? Do I remember right? Because I've looked that up so, like, all that knowledge comes from so long ago that, like, at some point you start wondering. Yeah, people be people. I feel like it's, quote-unquote, way too common, very common in general, but, like, way too common for that to happen with actors and stuff, because they play roles where they have to be in love with each other for so much of their job that so many of them do actually like fall for one another, but they're also romances that never fucking last, so you know, at least not a lot of the time, I feel like, for those kind of things. Ted Hamilton. Yeah, true. But yeah, I feel like it makes sense for a lot of people, like, to have the, like, kind of falling in love, or at least affair or whatever during their runs and stuff. Thank you! I did my little... I finished with the windows. Hehe. Okay. I'm quite happy with them. But yeah, after this, I'll send you another Christian bolt just to show you his range. I mean, you can look it up to be fair now if you want to. So there's this play that's called Something Rotten. It's a play. It's a comedy play. It's about a guy who wants to write the next big play during Shakespeare time, and so he tries to go to an oracle and get the next big Shakespeare play to copy and write before he does, so that he has the success. And it's very funny. And so in that he plays Shakespeare. And it's a very, very, very horny Shakespeare. And so the musical number type is hard to be the bard. Look that one up. People simped for him. Yeah, he looks really nice in that, doesn't he? People simped for him violently during that, for very good reasons. Ooh, hello Antoine. Yeah, look. That's what I've done so far. Yeah. And I've done also the sketch on here. Thank you. I had the brilliant idea to do some stained glass. And then actually had to do it, so you know. You jump scared the cat at your window. Aww, poor little baby. What did he look like? What kind of kitty was it? Oh, poor kitty. Also, in my head, your apartment was like not ground floor, so I was like, oh, was Kitty really high up? I'm on the first floor, yeah, so it was not expecting. Yeah, I bet. Of course it ran away. Yeah, kitties be like that. The other day when I went grocery shopping, there was a cat in one of the windows. Like, when I go to grocery shop, I pass a few houses that have kitties, so sometimes I see them in the window. And one of them this time was trying to fight me. It was very funny. Because Kitty was clearly like yelling at me and like being all like getting puffed up and stuff when I was. Because I stopped and I was like, oh, Kitty. But I couldn't hear him. White cat with brown and orange spots. Aww. cute, cute. Cat's being scared or angry at soul crushing. It wasn't too soul crushing because he was just being a bit silly. It was just like, ah. I was just like, aw. You're defending your house, that's cute. Oh, well. Whoop. That's not too bad though. There we go. This weekend when we went to see a friend of Tanguy, we met a cat that was supposed to be really scared of everything but just stood in just calmly, and the cat wanted to see me. Not really sure what to do. And then I accepted the pat and I was so happy. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, the chosen one. The chosen one. It reminds me of, I saw someone on Twitter that was like, my cat is extremely friendly with everyone, but I'm always going to tell people that my cat is not friendly to anyone, extremely shy or like usually not like friendly to strangers and stuff, so that anytime they come visit me, they think there's a chosen one and they have that little moment of happiness. And I was like, oh, that's really sweet. Yes, I know the tweet. This is an awesome idea. I want to do that in the future with my dogs and cats. Yeah, for sure. I could see you do that for sure. I wouldn't be able to lie because I would already be like, oh, look at my cat, look at my dog. See how sweet, I love them so much. Look at all the pictures. I have had that thing though of a cat that's quite, you know, quite like scary and stuff, being really sweet to you, and it's like the best feeling in the world. And I know that it wasn't like a lie or anything, because like I had been living with that cat for a while, and she started to be like sweeter and sweeter with me and stuff, and it was so nice. The saddest thing now, though, is that whenever I see her again, she's not like that with me anymore, because, you know, she doesn't see me as much, she forgot about me, which is fine. But, like, it's so sad, because I'm like, oh, you used to like me so much, and now you don't really care. And you're back to being quite scaredy. I'm so sorry. Lis bien. Bah, de toute façon, je vais finir dans pas longtemps, donc... Yeah, hard to lie when you're already, like, talking about them so much. Okay, it's midnight, so I'm going to stop there. But this is the progress we've made so far. We pretty much just have, I pretty much just have to finish drawing the key. So I'll do that off stream, and I'll put the finished drawing in, wait, duplicate, so I can show better. And I'll put the finished drawing on my socials, and no, that's fine. And on Discord. Yeah, so you can see kind of the advancement of the thingy. It was fully on me to be like, let's do a complicated background today. God, my back is killing me a bit. So I'm going to stop there, and I'll continue next. I'll continue later, and then I'll post the result later. Hi, it's me again. Hopla. So, yeah, I'm going to go now. This was quite fun. I don't know who I'll do. I don't know who I'll do next time. I'll probably choose that during the week or whenever. Honestly, I don't know yet. Tomorrow we got, hello again. Tomorrow we got more Sims 4, so I'm going to continue building the house. So I still have Algernon and Dickie's shared bathroom. I have the whole of that floor, and then I have the second floor, which is going to be my room, my boyfriend's room, Helen's room, and the bathrooms, and of course the hall. And once I'm done with all of that, which will probably just be that stream, I'm guessing. But when I'm done with all that, I have done a sim for Antoine, who is in chat right now, and I will make him a room in the attic. And I also want to do separate stuff in under the house, like fun stuff. Like I would like also to do a swimming pool somewhere, like maybe a cinema room. I don't know yet. An arcade room could be fun. Well, whatever. I don't know yet what I want to do under, but I have plans for the up floors. So I'll do those tomorrow at 9 p.m. like today. Thank you all for joining the stream. That was really fun. And yeah, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.